This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Dragon Swarm!
Here goes!
Can't get out of this!
Purge Malevolence!
Try harder! My turn! Here I come!
Here!
Heal! Now you see what I can do!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Done! I'll leave it to you!
The fluidity of the movement is simply incredible.
Try harder! My turn!
Shine!
Time to
Radiant
let it
light.
rip!
Force of regeneration!
In here!
This
That'll
one's
bring
all
you
mine.
down!
Regenerate!
You're mine!
Hear my call!
You picked the wrong fight! Okay, here I go!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
I'll grind you to dust!
Not done!
Elusive deity! Denied!
The helix of purity!
Armor won't save you!
I'll heal you all!
I'm not done!
Can't get out of this!
Swords all
Healing circle!
I'm going to scream. Shield.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
I'll do evil!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
You're mine! Totally! In an instant! Impact clock!
All disasters may be
Dragon
as
Swarm!
the helix of
You're
purity!
Cure.
Glacial
Crush!
Spear!
Move
Here's
escape!
evil! Maelstrom! Freeze
Dragon
Lancer!
Swarm!
Anything in armor is all mine! Can you take it?
Purge Malevolence!
You're finished!
A healing circle! The waters
Can't
of
get out of
creation.
this!
Now it's
Here's
level!
Immortal Droplet!
Dragon
The
Swarm!
enemy is going all out! Glacial Spear! Here's
I'll
evil!
smash you!
In here!
Raising you
Hurricane
apart!
Thrust!
Radiant Spear!
This one's all mine!
Regeneration!
Watch and night!
Regenerate!
Thanks!
You're mine!
Aqueous Surge!
Nothing gets by me!
Thunder!
The waters of creation!
Take this!
There you go! I'm going to need
Take
to use
this.
all the that was an impressive flow.
Ah, so you were watching. Were my moves not lacking in elegance?
I'm not sure how you do it.
Negative gate!
Here's my
Dragon
call!
Swarm!
I'll be saving this one!
Eternal
This
devastation!
one's mine!
Armor won't save you!
It's over!
Lightning Orb!
Try harder! My turn!
I can't do anything!
Forgive me.
The flame
This is
inside me!
Bring you
Yours!
back from
Let's
death.
break! Kill! Strike!
Resuscitation!
Thunderfang!
Resonate with the earth!
Here I come!
The
I'm
waters
ready!
of
I'm
creation!
not done!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! Shine! Great! Force of regeneration!
A world struggle.
Regenerate! Don't suffer
Winds of
inside.
heaven. Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself,
Imbue this
okay?
vanquished
Yeah,
soul with
you
love
too.
resuscitation.
I'll be saving this one.
I owe you one.
Blah, 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 magic! In here! Torch field!
Rhapsody of
Take this.
darkness!
Far enough! Scale Dad,
You'll pay for that!
Beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love resuscitation. Breath
what
of
was I
life,
thinking?
heal my wearied companion.
I'm all
I
messed
can
up.
carve through armor.
Mega Ray!
Imbue this vanquished
Take
soul
this!
with
I'm
love.
knocked up! Try harder!
Radiant Pierce!
No further.
Let me show you what my armor can do! Rise and
Here I
shine!
come!
Dance on the wind.
Dragon Swarm!
Resurrection!
Resonate with the
Just
earth.
what I need!
Stalagmite.
Mega Ray! By the power of water!
This isn't looking good!
I'm all stuffed up!
Stalagmite.
Spirits within the soul.
I'm going to let you use all the power of my
Masterful
Not on
dash.
my watch! I'll worry hard to handle it!
Burn!
Graviton
Here I come!
Field! Rise
Dragon
and red!
Swarm!
Thunder Field!
Eternal devastation!
Annihilation!
No further. Breath of life. Heal my wearied companion.
Couldn't make it in time.
The flame inside me!
Your
Yours!
arts are being interrupted. Penumbra.
It's weakened!
Tornado drive.
This ends now!
That's gonna
Thunderfang! Dragon swarm!
Here I go.
I'm ready! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Here I come!
Tundra!
Dragon swarm!
Go!
Tornado drive! Armor won't save you!
The waters of creation!
Outstanding form! Take this!
Here! The waters... They're not playing around! Gemini Aqua! By the power of flame! Light after energy! The waters of creation!
Rhapsody of darkness!
Dance in mortal goblin! Tidal wave!
Tornado drive!
By the power of water!
You picked the wrong fight!
You're my... That'll come in handy!
Down on the ground!
Will this help?
Armor won't save you!
More
Stop!
with that Arctic! Go through! I'll heal you all! I'm ready! Not on my watch! Healing circle! That'll bring you down! I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Searing flame! What the...
Stay away from my friends!
A whirling struggle. Winds of heaven! All disasters made one!
Dragon swarm!
Healing of purity!
It's too much!
The enemy is going all out!
Try harder! Not a chance!
I can handle it!
I'm not gonna try harder! Now! This one's all mine!
Get over now together!
Armor won't save you!
More where that came from! Take care of... Poodle!
Not today! Try harder! Not a chance! No! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
So, Alphen, how's your pursuit of wedding knowledge progressing?
With everyone's help, I've been able to look into several things I was curious about.
Happy to hear it.
I'm still clueless when it comes to marriage in general. I'm still in the dark on what married life is like after the ceremony is over.
It does seem as though that would be a separate set of knowledge. You'd need a new home, furnishings for it, things of that ilk.
A home? You need a house if you get married?
It's not a requirement, but generally speaking, it even came up in the conversation amongst the ladies that sparked your quest for knowledge. Shion said she wanted a warm home to live in, remember? It's completely normal to think of such things.
It is?
So I've heard.
Then the next thing I research will be where to live after getting married. I want to know everything that's needed.
Very well. You know, I once heard someone say, marriage is not the destination, but a new departure. I believe those were Droshin's words of wisdom.
Really? Does that mean Droshin's married?
He is indeed. Seeing as he has experience, you may wish to seek his counsel.
All right, let's go. Now that I think about it, life after marriage is obviously more important than the wedding itself. The wedding is a single day. But your life together after that goes on for years and years.
True. It is certainly a topic worthy of careful consideration.
Oh, hello. Did you need something?
There's something I want to talk to you about. I heard you're a married man, so...
You once spoke to me about the necessities in everyday life after marriage. Do you recall? We've come to you because Alphen would like to hear what you have to say. Can you inform him of what is necessary?
Is that so? Now that's a serious consultation. If you're going to get married, I think you first need to decide where you want to live.
No, I'm not getting married in the immediate future. I'm just curious and doing some research.
I see. Even so, I think you'll get an idea of what you need if you picture what you want for yourself. Are there any cities you've thought would be nice to live in?
No, not really. I'd never given it any thought.
You know, Shion once said that she enjoys the mood of gazing upon the snow of Cyslodia, and that doing so calms her. Other than that, she also mentioned that she finds the weather pleasant in Ganeth Heros.
She did? Maybe that means she wants to live in Cyslodia or Ganeth Heros someday. I was just reacting to Shion's comments. Don't, read it.
Of course, we would never.
If you don't have any strong preference on where you want to live, maybe you should spend some time traveling around. Cast aside your preconceived notions and look around with an objective eye. You'll likely discover some...
Thanks. I think it's worth a try. Should we start by visiting Cyslodia then? I can see what Bregan has to say too.
By all means. I think it's smart to learn about marriage and all it requires well in advance. Married life is like a long journey. If you don't care for and support each other, it won't last. The most important thing is to discuss and understand each other.
We've strayed quite far from the matter at hand. And it seems this is going to take a while yet.
Not as long as the speech you gave at Kagari and Notio's wedding.
Ah, my apologies. Are you in a hurry? I still have more to share.
Thanks for your help, Droshin. You can tell me the rest the next time I see you.
Homes in Cyslodia are constructed to withstand the snow. That's one of their good points.
I never thought much about how a house is designed. This is all so new to me.
We need to start keeping an eye out for this kind of stuff. Wandering aimlessly won't cut it.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Finally. What is it?
I found an ingredient for that new recipe.
I guess...
Law.
What?
Good grief.
Law.
Well...
Are you okay, Law?
Yeah. I was just thinking back on my time with the Snake Eyes. I was a serious mess back then. But I still can't believe I really arrested my own dad.
Oh, Law.
Sorry. Now's not the time for old regrets.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Backing down!
Illuminate the
Slow
dark!
dance! I'm on it! Raging flame!
Raging
now I'm in the
cascade!
groove! Take
Fred! Here goes!
I'm surrounded!
Fred!
I'm on it!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer! Holy lance! Not on my watch!
I'll smash you!
Sweet dreams! I didn't ask for more of them.
I'm on
Hit!
it!
Take
I'm
that!
on a roll now! Super swallow dance!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer! Holy
Away!
lance!
Mirage Flip! We are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong.
What about
Holy
me?
lance! Illuminate magic advance! Sleep now.
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Handy. Blah, blah, blah. Holy lance! Here goes! Holy lance! Blah, blah, blah. Holy lance! Hit! I didn't ask for more of them. More possession! the stockpile!
Ready and raring!
Divine Savior! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer! In here!
Get knocked down!
Spray! You get the gist. Whirlwind spray! Ha! Blah, blah, blah! Divine Savior!
Hurricane!
I'm on a roll!
Time to party!
What?
Well...
Huh?
Hey! Yeah!
I had my doubts for a time, but Law and Rinwell have both gotten stronger.
Yes, our concerns were unfounded. They've both grown a staggering amount.
When we first met up again, I still saw them as children that needed my protection. But I was wrong. It's actually a little sad to realize.
It can be lonely when those you once protected no longer truly need your help. But they have become excellent friends and allies. Don't you think?
Yeah, I really do. Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Right.
What? You're looking for a place to live?
We're gathering information about marriage. More specifically, We're currently looking into the process of house hunting.
Sounds complicated. I don't know anything about all that, but we'll welcome you with open arms if you want to move here, Alphen.
Thank you for saying so.
Thing is, there are some difficulties with living here, as you know. For one thing, there are more disputes between fellow Danans here than in other nations.
I'd hoped they'd all get along better after they were freed. I understand things still have a ways to go.
The other thing is that, in general, Renans aren't allowed into the city. You get lots of Renans coming to see you, don't you, Alphen? I know you've got both Renans and Danans in your crew.
Yeah, that could be a problem anytime Renans want to come visit.
The last issue is that the land around Cislodia is barren. It isn't easy to secure the food you need. We're not starving yet, but there's not much by the way of access.
So, if someone with, say, an incredibly high metabolism were to move in, it would put more strain on the food supply?
I had the same thought. Even if I'm comfortable, the person I live with may not be.
Yes. I think it's important to keep that viewpoint in mind when looking at other cities as well.
Thanks for talking with us, Bregan. I'm not looking to move just yet, but when the time comes, I'll remember everything you said.
Been a pleasure. Come by any time. Gathering information, house hunting. You got some big life changes planned there, Alphen? If it is what I think it is, nah, I won't pry. Good luck, Alphen.
Thanks, Bregan.
Now then, shall we depart for Pelegion? I will refrain from shamelessly recommending it, though.
Yeah, let's. The more places we can visit, the more informed I'll be. Plus, we can talk with Ganya to see if he has any advice. Going to Cislodia really helped me understand some of what's important when deciding on a place to live.
If we continue to observe different locales, we will be able to understand more clearly what type of location is best.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Did you need something?
I have a question for you. Can you spare some time if you're not busy with your duties?
I've always got time for you. I still owe you a huge debt. After all, it's thanks to what you all did a year ago that we regained the most important thing a human has, the ability to think.
All we did was help. It's you guys who actually took it back.
Even then, I still have a debt owed to you. So, what do you want to talk about?
I'm trying to decide where I want to live a little further down the road, when I'm ready to settle down. We're traveling around to various places to see how they strike me. Now we're here. So, how's life in Pelegion?
Hey, it's great that things have calmed down enough for you to think about settling down, even if it's still a ways off. But as far as living here, look, it's a beautiful city, and Renans live here comfortably. The problem is, Danans can't say the same. Plus, there are probably more than a few Renans here that would be less than pleased with your presence.
I guess it isn't the best for me. The city being beautiful is important to people who care about aesthetics, but...
I think Ganya is right. Collegian is far from ideal for you, at least in its current state. If our efforts are met with continued success, perhaps one day it will be a city where anyone can live without issue. If possible, it would be great to reach that point before you've chosen a place to settle.
I'll be working hard towards that goal myself. You once told me that you fight against anyone who uses force to take what doesn't belong to them.
That's right.
I really took those words to heart and decided I wanted to help create a society free from hate. You've never let me down, never betrayed my trust. This time, I want you to trust in me. I will make this city a suitable place for you and your future family to live.
All right. I believe you, Ganya. I'm glad we came to Collegian, even though it was for my own personal reasons.
It gave... So, what should we do next? Should we make our way to Mahag Saar?
Tensions are still high there, so I'm not sure if it'd be right to take anyone's time with my personal issues. I think we can rule out Nies. I'd cause way too many problems for Beifan. I wouldn't want to do that to him.
We keep in touch with Nies through trade and the occasional information exchange. If the opportunity arises, can I let them know you've begun thinking about your future?
Sure, as long as you don't make a big deal out of it. I'm really just doing some research for now.
Should we return to Vicente then? It is a relaxed and cozy place after all.
Who could we talk to there?
How about Kisara's friend, Legil? She can likely offer opinions from a viewpoint different from Droshan's.
Good idea. Let's go see if she'll talk with us. If Vicente isn't a good fit, and I'm not sure what options will be left. I had no idea it was this hard to find a place to live. I'm glad I had the chance to experience it for myself.
The situation changes by the day. Even if it was difficult this time, it may not be the same in the future. Plus, Legil's a reliable person to go to for advice. I bet she can provide us with useful information.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Legil, sorry to bother you. Can we chat with you about life in Vicente?
Oh, I'm happy you'd come to me for advice, but life in Vicente? Why? Is someone going to move here?
I'm considering it, but I haven't decided or even thought about a lot of details. For now, I'm traveling around and trying to find a place that would be nice to settle into once my journey is over.
Is that so? Well, I think Vicente is a great place to live. But recently, the population is exploding, and there isn't much space. We're getting overcrowded.
Guess there are downsides to Vicent's skyrocketing popularity.
But if you're going to live in Menancia, there are other options besides Vicente. For example, you can build a house near Traslita Highway just outside of town.
Outside of town? That thought hadn't occurred to me.
I know a really nice spot. However, it's currently inhabited by a gigantic Zoogle.
Well then, perhaps we can take care of that problem when we go scout the location.
Oh, that would be a huge help. Would you please?
Okay, we'll take care of it. We can't build a house if Zoogles live there.
Thanks. I appreciate it. By the way, I apologize if I've got the wrong idea here, but... if marriage is the reason you end up relocating, then can I have your wedding bouquet? I already told Kisara, but I heard that if you can't catch a bouquet, you'll always be single and alone.
So you're where she heard that preposterous rumor?
All right, let's go take care of the Zoogle on Traslita Highway.
That land will be important if you want to develop it in the future. We must eliminate any threats that lurk there.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
That Zoogle's in our way.
I'm ready to fight it anytime you are.
Look! Isn't that what Legil was talking about? A giant Zoogle?
Looks like it. Let's get this done.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Here's evil.
My turn! You're mine!
Life.
Free
Spirit companion.
Get on it!
Take this! Strike! Thunder! Dragon Swarm!
Got it!
Eternal
Now that
Devastation!
dance!
Begin. Tornado Drive.
Double Demon Fang!
Begin.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
By the waters of creation!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance, immortal droplet!
Take this!
Can you take it?
Leave the horses to me!
You're mine.
Sleep
Double Demon Fang!
Watch yourself. I sense incredible power.
Far enough!
One final push.
Let's finish this off!
I'll do my best not to disappoint.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Okay, try harder! Not a chance!
They're tearing through us!
Healing must be our first priority.
I'm on it. Not a moment to waste.
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
It's a pretty nice spot, like Legil said. A great view, and relaxing too.
Sounds as though you like it then. I too feel this would be a good spot for you.
I feel like I could just wake up, check out the view, do a little stretching, and be ready for a big day.
Feeling good about your environment is important. Now, shall we return to Vicente and inform Legil?
We finally made it.
We defeated the Zoogle, Legil.
Thanks. So, how was the location?
Man, that was a nice spot. I can see myself enjoying life there. Maybe that means it's a good fit for me.
I think that when you get married and look for a home in earnest, what we've learned will aid quite a bit in your search.
Yeah. I thought that as long as they had 4 walls and a roof, all houses were the same regardless of where they are.
I thought that much was obvious.
I'm glad you like it. If you seriously consider moving here, please let me know. The house itself is just as important as the location. So I can introduce you to a pro who can help with everything from layout to paint color.
Thanks, Legil.
You'll have a lot to think about, especially considering you won't be the only person living in the house. It seemed you had someone on your mind as we were traveling. But are you satisfied with the information we gathered?
I really don't know anything, so I thought that it would be enough to learn about marriage in general. But that isn't enough. Nearly everyone we met told me to think more about my partner. So I was trying to keep my partner in mind as I did my research, but honestly, I'm not sure if what I've done is correct.
I see. I believe that no knowledge or experience is without its merits. Right now, your head is full of worry and doubt, but
I hope you're right.
You've only just begun to think about your future. There is no need to rush these things, Alphen.
Darling, thank you. Choosing a home is basically setting your future life in stone.
It's important to think practically about the future. For example, calculating your spending so you know how much you'll save in 1 year.
I bet you're good at planning out your future down to the smallest detail, Kisara.
Seems like your research into weddings and marriage is going well, Alphen.
Yeah, thanks to everyone's help. I've got Law and she on distraction duty, so I have some time. But there may not be anything left to look into. I didn't know a thing before. But I've learned a lot, and have gained a little confidence now.
That's great.
I want to thank you again, Kisara. I've given things a lot of thought, and I think I've come to understand what makes weddings great. It's a ceremony to bring happiness to the person you care about most. Maybe that's why they're so popular these days.
You've come a long way. Remember how you panicked when you realized you knew nothing about marriage? By the way, I think there's something else that comes before the wedding. Have you already looked into it?
What? Something that comes before the wedding?
Of course. You're going to propose, right?
I haven't gotten any info on that yet, but I think it's enough to simply ask, will you marry me?
Wait, that's it?
What else is there?
Don't worry about it. You'll come up with something. Now then, I must be off.
Kisara, wait! Don't forsake me! Please, I'm begging you!
I don't know what the person you want to marry will think, but usually the atmosphere when you profess your feelings is important.
Oh, that.
You're asking them to spend the rest of their life with you, so you have to make that idea as enticing as possible, or they may say no. The location's also important. It's a moment you'll both remember forever. It should be in an elegant and beautiful place. Say, take her to a floral garden by the seaside. Gently take her by the hand and sweetly whisper to her your everlasting love. Or something.
A floral garden by the sea. I don't know any place like that.
That was, just an example. Some people put a lot of thought into proposals, whether they be marriage proposals or not.
But I should choose a place that makes me seem enticing. That won't be easy.
I think your best traits are your kindness, decisiveness, and strength.
By strength? Do you mean with a sword?
That's part of it, but you also have the strength of mind to stand firm in your beliefs, like touching Shion without fearing her thorns. If you can show those traits to your partner, then she's sure to say yes.
I see. The problem is, I don't know how I can show her how strong my feelings are.
Well, I just heard a disturbing rumor. Apparently, a dangerous Zoogle has taken up residence in the Iglia Wastes.
We've definitely got to do something about that. But what does that have to do with what we were talking about?
You don't get it? The strength of your feelings is basically your courage. You should show Shion you're not afraid to face powerful enemies.
Well, I don't have a partner yet. Plus, is something that simple good enough?
I'm not saying it's the best method, but I think it's one way of going about it.
If that's the case, then I should face the Zoogle alone. That should prove that my feelings are true, right?
I don't know. That might be a little too dangerous. There's a difference between courage and recklessness, Alphen.
I know, I get it. But I want to give it a shot. I want you to watch and afterwards let me know what you thought.
So you want to practice on the Zoogle in the Iglia Waste, right? Got it. If it doesn't go well, we can just think of something else. If things get hairy, I'll jump in to help.
Thanks. Then all I have to do is decide on a place. Elegant and beautiful. Nothing comes to mind.
Don't worry about it for now. You have time. Let's head to the Iglia Wastes and lay waste to that Zoogle.
Fighting alone against a powerful foe is the perfect chance to test myself. Lately, I've always had Shion and the others nearby. So I guess it's been a while.
Don't lose sight of your goal. You're trying to show your courage, not your recklessness.
We've reached our destination. It's good not to have to scrimp and save anymore.
You planning on...
It's finished. Hope.
A warrior without breakfast is a flower without... sunlight.
I guess so.
That's not a saying.
There's the giant Zoogle, and there are more around it.
Okay, I'm going in. You watch from a distance.
I'll be sure to help if it looks like you're in danger. Good luck, Alphen.
No choice. No escape. Dragon Swarm. Thunder. Thunder. More? You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Thunder Fang! More? Thunder! Dragon Swarm! Now! Take this! Strike! Void Blast! More? Hurricane Thrust! Stardust! Void Blast! Not today! We did it! More? Dragon Swarm! Thunder! Thunder! My turn! Not today! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Great! Next! More? Double Demon Fang! Great! Next! Double Demon Fang! Thunder Fang! Dragon Swarm! Megasonic Thrust! Tear!
Hey, what's going on here? Why is Alphen fighting by himself?
Xion! Wait, I can explain.
Hold on, Alphen. I'm coming to help. I have a bad feeling about this.
Take this! I'm not done!
That'll bring you down.
Here I come! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Dragon Swarm!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I'm going to need
Here I
to use
come.
all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
You're mine! Thunder Fang! Dragon Swarm! Almost there.
Don't let your guard
Dragon
down.
Swarm!
Radiant here. I'll heal you.
You're
all.
Take this! Nice!
Healing
Blazing
circle.
swords all fired up!
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen.
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you.
Double Demon Fang! Here I come!
It's weakened.
Dragon Swarm! This ends now!
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Excited. Go.
Thunder! Megasonic Thrust! Double Demon Fang! I'm not done!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Xion, before we talk, can we go someplace quiet?
Sure. Now that you're safe, I'm in no hurry.
Thanks. Let's head for the volcano then.
What? So the reason everyone's been talking in secret has been because they're helping you?
Yes, that's right. I've been looking into something, but I asked everyone to keep it from you.
Looking into something? What is it? And why am I the only one you didn't tell?
See, I've been thinking about the future. What I want to do, where I want to go, things like that. But I didn't have enough knowledge, so I knew I needed to get more. I didn't want the person I want to be with to think I'm unreliable for not knowing anything.
I see. So you've been traveling around and getting advice from various people?
That's right. And a lot of them told me that when I gather information, I need to think more about the person I want to be with. In the end, I'm not really sure if I've accomplished what I set out to do, though. I'm sorry I kept it a secret. I thought that if I included you, I'd end up completely relying on you.
Alphen.
I'm really sorry.
Alphen, people told you to think more about the person you want to be with when you do your research. But wouldn't it be best to do the research together with that person? What's wrong with relying on her? Anyone who knows you understands you're someone who can be counted on. I mean, if I were that person, I'd certainly rather do it with you than be kept in the dark.
Together. That makes sense. Maybe I was trying to show off or something.
But if this person knew how far you and everyone else went for her, I'm sure she'd be very happy. Your methods may have been flawed, but your heart was in the right place. I'm sure she'd be thrilled to know how much you and everyone else care about her.
Xion.
Just let me say this. Once everything is calmed down and you're ready, let's sit down and talk.
Okay, got it. Let me say something too. The next time there's something I want to research, will you come with me?
Of course, Alphen. You don't even need to ask. I'm looking forward to it.
At first, I wasn't sure what would happen. But it seems like you found out what you wanted to know. So I guess things worked out.
Although Xion did scold us a bit.
That's no surprise. We did keep a secret from her, even if it was only for a short time.
Not telling her the truth was so hard. I was at the end of my rope and almost blurted it out a few times. I'm so glad she found out.
Sorry for putting you through all that, guys. I learned a lot from this.
Then it was worth the trouble. We always wish the best for you, Alphen.
We finally made it.
Hey,
You don't say.
yes.
Okay. Is that so?
All right, I'm throwing down the gauntlet. Let's see who can make the best juice.
Well, you're certainly fired up. Are you suggesting a competition?
That's right. I had to MC the pancake contest, so this time I'm gonna be a contestant.
All right, challenge accept.
No way, Alphen. You should sit this one out. No one wants to drink spicy juice.
Defeated before even setting foot on the battlefield.
Well, if it's anything like the last one, I'll join in this time instead of judging. I want to test my skills against the reigning pancake champ.
Wait, you mean me? Oh no, what am I gonna do? There's no way I can go up against Kisara. But I guess my title as the champion is on the line. And if I can get Huro to lend me a talent again... Huro, wait! Where are you going?
Maybe you should take a pass on this one. For Hoodle's sake.
I'm in as well. What about you, Shion? Will you participate?
Not this time. If Kisara's competing in the contest, someone will need to sit out and judge all the entries.
Then it's decided. The winner is the juice that Shion likes best. Let's do it.
That's right. I can drink as much juice as you can dish out. Bring it on.
Something tells me she just wants free juice.
Once we've gathered all of our ingredients, let's head to Faria Ranch. We should find all the tools we need there.
The competition will be fierce. I'll have my work cut out for me if I want to make up for my pancake defeat.
Huro! Please, come back! Don't leave me! Huro!
With this many ingredients, we should be able to effectively work on our juice mixtures.
All right, back.
Hey, didn't we find a recipe that...
can mix up the tastiest juice blend. Let's find out. Hoodle and I will be your hosts. First, a special thanks to Bogdell for providing our lovely venue here at Faria Ranch. Now then, let's kick things off.
So Rinwell and Hoodle are emceeing this time.
Shion, could you please say a few words as our judge?
Of course. I can tell everyone has put their best effort into today's competition, and I'm eager to sample the fruits of that labor.
Sounds like Shion's taste buds are ready. So, without further ado, let's bring out our first contestant. It's...
That's right. I'm the first challenger.
Star player Kisara is first up to bat. Has this competition been won before it's even started?
My recipe may seem unsophisticated at first, but I think you'll find it to be perfect for this competition. Here is my entry.
Whoa! Just check out that presentation. Let's hope it tastes as good as it looks.
I put a lot of care into the quality and flavor, not just the appearance. I used the finest milk, as well as fresh strawberries picked this morning. Overall, my strawberry milk blend achieves an elegant yet subtle sweetness that I think will pair perfectly with pancakes.
Just the sort of recipe I would expect from you, Kisara. I knew I could count on you to put your best foot forward when it comes to cuisine.
Well, I also kept in mind that the recipe we created not only had to be worthy of bearing Dohalim's name, but also had to work as a sellable product. With that in mind, I tried to replicate his elegance and refinement in both the presentation and flavor of my entry.
Even her description is flawless. She's thought of everything.
That's an approach to the assignment only you would think of, Kisara. Let's give it a taste. It certainly is delicious. And I'm sure it will pair well with pancakes, too.
Is this it? Has Kisara already claimed the title?
However, it feels a little too conventional. I don't imagine it would make any notable waves if it was released as a new product.
What?
It's a solid entry, but I think the juice we release has to surprise the drinker. It should give them something unexpected. For example, you could try dumping more sugar in it to sweeten it up.
It's true. I may have avoided taking risks in the pursuit of a smooth, easily accessible drink. But if the juice is too sweet, it won't go well with the pancakes, and adding that much sugar would definitely make the juice unhealthy.
I think you did a great job, Kisara.
Alphen, I don't need your consolation. I created this recipe, and I will destroy it with my own hands.
Wow, she is not taking this well.
Has fan favorite Kisara been knocked out of the competition? What will happen next?
You want a juice that will surprise the drinker, you say? If so, then it would appear victory is mine.
A bold statement. It sounds like you're confident in your entry, Dohalim.
Extremely. All my work has been for this. Behold, my masterpiece!
It's awfully... viscous.
You mustn't judge on looks alone. I ask that you refrain from commenting until you've tasted it.
Fair enough. Well, here goes. This is... It's amazing! The taste is rough yet elegant, utterly overtaking your mouth!
What? No way! It tastes good? What's in it anyway?
High-grade horse meat, sprinkled with pepper and grilled, then flavored with tomato and juiced. Not only will a glass of this juice sate your hunger, but if served with pancakes, it will be the main course.
So the pancakes would be like a dessert then? I agree. This certainly meets the requirements of the assignment. Not only does this juice deliver an actual surprise, but it's also truly satisfying to imbibe.
Indeed. Actually, I would say this recipe's only flaw is it tastes even better before it's juiced.
Disqualified!
Eliminated yet again.
In a way, it's impressive you can make something like this every time.
A disqualification is a disqualification. I will keep this recipe to myself, so that it never again sees the light of day.
Oh man, I'm last. Kisara's tried and true entry is out. and Dohalim's crazy concoction has been disqualified. Now I'm next on the chopping block. Oh, what am I gonna do?
La! Come on, hurry up! You're the last contestant, so get out here already!
Coming, Rinwell! Damn it! Think, Law, think! Oh, use your head. Wait, my head? That's it! If this juice is gonna reflect the real me, I gotta go all in! Time to go big or go home! Yeah! Sorry for the wait. Here is my entry!
It doesn't look particularly unique. Still, let's give it a taste. This texture is amazing. It has the perfect amount of pulp. It feels less like juice and more like I'm drinking an actual fruit. The aftertaste is cool and refreshing, yet it's substantial enough for a single glass to leave you feeling satisfied. This juice will not only fill the stomach, but also go perfectly with pancakes. It's exactly what I was hoping for.
Wait, so then?
Yes, La is the winner.
Haha, really? You're serious? Hell yeah!
But La, how did you make this? Did you grate an apple into a cloth and wring the juice out through it?
Nah, that's way too much hassle. The only tools I needed were these finely tuned muscles. Listen up. First, I split the fruit open with a headbutt. Then, I squeezed the juice out with my bare hands. And voila! Its appearance is understated, but it was made through a crazy process. Suits Dohalim perfectly, don't you think?
So, is that what you think of me?
Putting aside the juicing method, I guess this means we have a recipe we can turn in.
Hold on. No one could reproduce that juicing process except Law. Does that mean we have to turn him in too?
Huh? Come on, no need to go that far.
No, she's right. Sorry, Law, but this is goodbye. Take your recipe and head back to Vicente alone.
La, thank you. For everything. I promise I'll never forget you.
Take care of yourself, La. Just know I'll be wishing the best for you in your new life.
You're joking, right? Hey, wait! Don't make me go! While sharing the recipe, I went ahead and included some pointers on proper headbutting form and grip strength training. Improving those should make squeezing the juice a breeze.
Law, do you really headbutt the fruit for every single new order that comes in?
I guess that means a busy day is a real headache. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.